we back with it. Back with another episode of Scoop and Score. Do me a favor though, if y'all tuning in, man, just go ahead right at the bottom of the page, hit that subscribe. It'll really help us out, really help us get monetized. But y'all know what it is. I said monetized. But y'all know what it is, man. We'll go ahead and get into it. Where do we start, chat? Do we start with the Ryan Clark heme or do we start with the young Gilly Gill? Oh, we start with Ryan Clark and them. Let's get to it. So, everybody know what's been going on, bro. It's been all over social media. I had to make sure I spoke on it myself. Add to the, y'all know what's going on. But ESPN firing analysts. Y'all see what it is. Cam Newton fired. Firing big name people and analysts that we've watched consistently. Everybody with good knowledge. I'm not gonna say all of their knowledge was the greatest, but what they were covering specifically, they for sure had good knowledge on. For example, they let go of Ryan Clark. That's the biggest name who was just let go, I believe, July 20th, right? Ryan Clark, I do want to get back to him, but as we all know, great Steelers safety, GOAT, you know what I'm saying? Super Bowl winner. You can say whatever you want to say about Ryan Clark, but that man can play some football. You get what I'm saying? They let him go, and he was making $2 million per year over there at ESPN. Again, now stick with me now. How much I'm telling y'all he's making, because this is going to go back to why the guy's receiving so much scrutiny. But we'll get there. Cam Newton, y'all know, was ESPN analyst who kind of just got added to the seats. You know what I'm saying? The analyst seats. And Cam Newton was making around $2 million. But y'all know he was on First Take. You know what I'm saying? ESPN ran shows. Overall, it's ESPN ran shows. Cam Newton got left. Then we go and we got Tom Pelissero. I'm hoping I'm saying his last name right. Tom Pelissero, the top NFL insider. We all know him though. We all know him. 1.5 million. Let him go. I'm telling y'all now. That's what, about six? I named 3 people. What did I name? 3 people? Yeah. That's like about 5.5 million, right? Carl Rivers, and I'm not even naming everybody. I'm just naming people that I did a quick research on and did their numbers. Carl Rivers, the veteran baseball, Tonight Sports Center broadcaster, he was earning 2 to 3 million. And this is roughly. I don't know if this is the exact numbers. I didn't dig that deep into there. We can dig that deep if y'all want to, but I didn't want to dig that deep into the pockets. But I can for sure get the exact numbers if y'all need me to. I told y'all, Cam Newton, 2 mil. Charles Davis, y'all know what that is. Self-explanatory. 2 million. You get what I'm saying? Now, it first opened up how they were pissed that it looked like there was all black people they were letting go. However, they didn't only let go black people. We all know that that's wrong, so we're not going to make this racially motivated. However, what don't sit right with a lot of people is that, to start off, is that Ryan Clark himself, bro, was let go while live on air. I'm going to say this one more time. Ryan Clark was let go live on air. Imagine your job lets you go while you working, right? What is the normal thing you gonna do? You gonna be like, okay, I'm packing up, I'm gone. You're fired, you're done. Bro got laid off, and so Ryan Clark asked, like, so am I still needed here? Like, should I still stay here? Now, we do gotta lock in, because we don't know how he asked that. No one really takes, and I mean no one really takes a firing as good as people think. No chance. And what I'm saying is, so I think it was a little bit more of a aggressive tone to Ryan Clark, but they might not admit it. And that's all I'm saying. Let me see. It says, in the middle of a live show broadcast, fear the leak and are expecting more layoffs. They're expecting more layoffs on the ESPN analysts, right? Which is going to lead us to our next point. Because the guy that's receiving so much backfire out of this is the guy that I was telling you about, Pat McAfee. Which is crazy, because if you think about it, Pat McAfee's a loved guy, bro. He's a loved guy. Okay, now let's read this, because I do want to get in on this a little bit, chat. I do want to get on this. But yes, Pat McAfee they have under fire, and this is how they let go Ryan Clark. And this is according to New York Times Sports. The Athletic executives parted ways with Clark, informing him of their decision during a live broadcast after a commercial break. He did not return to the set. Sources at ESPN told The Athletic that media inquiries were coming in about impending departures, including Clark's. Out of fear of him learning the news before execs could inform him, they told him during this broadcast. The Athletic also reported that since the Super Bowl in February, they heard Clark's jobs was potentially in jeopardy. And just last week, they learned he would soon be let go. ESPN had planned to do so on Tuesday morning, but a handful of calls seeking answers on the rumors pushed their hand. So this is low key even worse because that means they were plotting and they weren't ready for him. That's not cool. For y'all to be basically waiting on y'all time, one, that's playing with my money. Y'all pay me. That's fair. I don't care. But that's playing with my money. That's weird. I don't know why you would want to do that. Just let me know now. And then we can even leave on a better sense. I can tell y'all right now, there's no way in the world that Ryan Clark left on the sense. But hold on. Look like I'm lying. Because my dog Ryan Clark answered this gracefully. And I'm talking about Ryan Clark was receiving a lot of hate. Ryan Clark was receiving a lot of hate from multiple people. Basically people praying on his downfall. What was his name? Was it Whitlock? Was it Mars? It was Mars. No, it was Whitlock. Jason Whitlock praying on his downfall. Just multiple people praying on his downfall. Now look, I'm not about to sit here and play. I'm not about to sit here and play both sides. Like, nah, man, that's wrong, man. If you, I don't care how bad it get. I don't play about people losing their job, bro. Shut up. Losing their job is the worst thing someone could lose. So if you lose your job, you can get roasted for that. That's something that people is going to roast you. Like losing your job because people think that's something, and it don't mean it's true, but people think it's something that shouldn't happen. And even if that's the case, right? Because I'm not mad at that. But don't be mad that he's receiving backlash because we know Ryan Clark to ruffle a couple feathers. Ryan Clark always ruffles feathers. That's why he's a good analyst. So you can't say he's not a good analyst if he's not afraid to ruffle feathers because there's a lot of analysts that's not afraid. I mean, that's afraid. There's a lot of analysts that's afraid to ruffle feathers. So let's get to it. Ryan Clark spoke on it, and he spoke super gracefully on just being let go. Like, so and this is what I mean by Ryan Clark's a smart dude, bro. Where is it at? Where is this at? Oh man, where you at, Clark? Where the instant post at, Clark? Where is it at? Maybe this not the right Ryan Clark page. Let me see. Ryan Clark got two of them. Yeah, here you go right here. Gigging. You know what I'm saying? Like bro's graceful, bro. Like, what'd he say? Y'all see the caption? Before the madness of yesterday, I woke up, got in my Tundra, drove to Planet Fitness, and got to work. The rest of the day was eventful, but the journey continues. My peace is with God, and my humility comes from within. I'll continue to build myself that the world can strip me, so the world can strip me of what's real. Get moving. That's so graceful. So graceful. You can argue with anybody else, but that's how you do it. That's how you handle it. And that's what I'm saying. Like, and when you do stuff like this, you think many, like, one, this is Ryan Clark. So you think a lot of doors already not open for him? One. Two, when you handle stuff gracefully like this, it don't, what am I looking for? It make people not afraid to work with you because they know if something does happen business-wise, and this is just thinking straight business. Take friendship and everything out of it. And make people not scared to work with you because just for a simple factor of they not scared to, if something goes bad, that how you gonna handle it. When people know how you handle things, that's really what people judge you off of. Like, you can say whatever you want, but once people see how you handle certain situations, even if it's consistently or not, they're going to judge you off of that. You know what I'm saying? So it don't matter. So it's really how you handle it. Cam Newton, same thing. Cam Newton also bought a response once he was let go. Because, and remember, y'all, Pat McAfee is getting the blame for this. And I want y'all to know he's getting the blame for this. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Because The reason all of these, let me see. Cam Newton, Cam was on Instagram. Cause I'ma let you. Cam Newton also spoke on getting let go because he was fired. Now, y'all know Cam Newton. That's my dog. I love the way Cam Newton handles stuff because he loud, bro. One thing you gonna know about Cam Newton is bro is not afraid to speak his mind. My dog Cam, expressive. I truthfully think that's why he didn't last long at quarterback, but he was such a liked quarterback. Because you don't normally get quarterbacks that's expressive like young Cam Newton. And I'm going to just be honest. Excuse me. Ones that show their whole personality. You don't see that. Normally the quarterbacks are the quiet guys, the cool guys. The quarterbacks that's loud and stuff, it take them a couple years before they liked. But they do get them years that they booming. The only quarterback right now I can think that's still like that a little bit is Baker Mayfield. That's the only one I can still think is really like that. Like showing full personality. And even he has toned it down tremendously. So we can't, but on the sidebar, let's get back to it. Cam Newton said, let's hear out Cam Newton's outlook on this. Cam says that getting fired by ESPN may be one of the best things that has happened to him. Instead of bitterness, he called the experience of an internship, meaning that he's learning from it. And Cam actually is handling this very gracefully as well. And I didn't read into all the Cams, so we gonna be reacting to this one together, chat. Instead of bitterness, he called the experience an internship and used it to make a bigger point. In today's media landscape, building your own platforms matter more than relying on someone else's. His message wasn't just about sports; it was about ownership, leverage, and why creators control their audience, who are harder to replace. This is why Cam Newton played a quarterback, because there is a lot of people that is going to say they learned from their mistakes. The one thing you cannot be great at if you don't learn from your mistakes is going to be quarterback, and you do not have a long time to learn it. And that's what I'm trying to tell people, bro. Quarterbacks normally don't play to their senior year. They normally develop into 2 years. Now this is why they say quarterbacks is rushed with development, because they're not giving them long enough to develop an arm like they used to. But I do want to hear Cam out, so we're gonna go ahead and tap in with young Cammy Newt. Let's hear him.
Journalists and sports individuals that cover sports was something that it got me to realize that have a newfound respect for the skill. Molly Carroll, Shea Cornett, obviously Stephen A. Smith, Ryan Clark. When you have Dan Orlovsky, Peter Schrager, the list goes on, and all the countless producers and support team that went into making sure that I was equipped with all the information each and every episode. It was second to none. So when you hear certain things, it was like, dang, that's messed up how they did Ryan. Hold on real quick. Working alongside with some of, hey, you could go with it too. They're like, dang, you have to make light of something. Because for me, if this isn't a way for all athletes and even content creators to learn one important rule of the times that we live in right now. Mm-hmm. If you don't own your own platform, you're going to get overlooked, bypassed, and be extinct just like dinosaurs. Look at what's happening here. Okay. It's unfortunate what happened to Ryan Clark, but what I will tell you is this. Ryan Clark gonna be okay. The pivot ain't going nowhere. Yeah. It's unfortunate what happened to me, some would think, but I'm good. 4th and 1 ain't going nowhere. Funky Friday ain't going nowhere.
Not at all.
When you think about what happened to Emmanuel Acho, Joy Taylor, different circumstances, different networks.
Now, we don't got to shortchange what he said. Cam Newton is right. He's correct. There's no way that any of them are gonna have any trouble. They, what am I looking for? They have so many other connections, like I said, that's bringing them money. That don't matter. That won't matter. And that's why I'm saying like Cam Newton. He's exactly correct. Other ways of money, that is technically a side gig to them. That's technically a side gig to them. So again, when you see people handling stuff gracefully like this, man, it just makes you think like it's never the end of the world. Now, although they do have a lot more money than others, it's just not the end of the world. Terrible shit can happen to anybody due to it being what? Business. Business has to go on. It don't matter what happens. Boom. Now, let's get to the main man of the hour, bro. The main man of the hour, young Pat McAfee, because this is the guy that's receiving all these slander due to everyone losing their job at ESPN. So the rumor has it that Pat McAfee basically $65 million deal just cost hella ESPN analysts their jobs. JJ Watt is the first one that we really see call Pat McAfee out, which is interesting. If you ask me, it's very interesting that he was the one to call him out about it when it don't really affect him, but it probably affects some of his close people. You know what I'm saying? It probably really affects some of his close people. So, however, what they say on this is, did the $65 million payday just cost a lot of analysts their jobs? And like I said, bro, with social media, and I don't even know if we all, social media brings light to everything because so many people is going to put light to it. The thing about social media is, if you're an important person, say I'm JJ Watt, or say I'm dealing with JJ Watt, and say it's me, somebody that's not really known like that yet, somebody that's trying to make their way up yet, but I'm still doing business with JJ Watt, but I'm just not known like JJ Watt is, right? And so JJ Watt thinks it's okay to overlook me, basically to step on me when it comes to business, basically do me foul in the business territory. What am I gonna do next? I'm gonna go find a way to let people know, since JJ Watt has gotten so big, because like I said earlier, people look at their favorites as some type of hero. They look at their favorites as some type of I don't know, they idolize them in a way to where like they can't do nothing wrong. They're like the perfect human. Even their like their wrongdoings, people still think are okay. I got that for some of my favorite players myself. John Jones can't do no wrong to me. Now I know it's wrong, but to me, he can't do no wrong. You feel me? And I think that's because I'm able to separate the human from the sport. So I don't watch John Jones for the sport. We don't know what he go through in his life to know what. You feel what I'm saying? Anyway, like I said, though, social media brought it to our eyes. Same thing with this. Pat McAfee, you thought you was going to sign that $65 million deal and all these people was going to get let go, and no one was going to look into why they got let go and why people got let go so quickly? That's the thing, Chad. People were getting let go quickly from ESPN. You know what I'm saying? And they're hiring people like me who people don't really know. Let's keep it a stack. Slow. But let's go ahead and listen to what JJ Watt first opened up and said, because he was the first one to call him out.
Slow news day over there on the ESPN airwaves, huh?
No,
really slow. Not true.
No,
I mean, besides the fact that you're getting $100 million.
Okay, Jage, please.
You're taking everybody off the network, and nobody's
Take it away. You're gonna lose the award with what you're doing.
Place?
Now, on that note,
There was no one else.
there was no second place.
No.
Actually, the gimmick was going to be if he didn't act like that, but now maybe we need to. And I would like to let you know, Jage, don't be reading the internet like that. Okay? You're smarter.
Oh, I read it all.
No, y'all. I know that I'm not showing y'all the actual, the full video because I don't want to get copyrighted. But I'm going to show y'all anyway. I'm going to show y'all anyway. I don't care. It's locked in. Let me see. Where is it? Let me see. I might get copyrighted, chat. I think I know exactly where it's at, though. We're gonna have to do it. Y'all heard the most of it, right? I just want y'all to see Pat McAfee's face. Bro, it's
To what we're about to name.
Yeah.
So this might be.
JJ
It's like our
called him
Lifetime
out,
Achievement
chat.
Award.
He was absolutely heated, chat. Let me click y'all off this screen real quick. Just so I can make sure that I don't get in trouble with this, so I can make sure I'm at the right part. Yeah, chat, I'm telling y'all, bro. This was good. So now look, y'all. I'm gonna show y'all now. I don't even care if I get the copyright. We just got to get it quick little 25 seconds. Look at this though, chat. Look at Pat McAfee's face.
Hanging on the shins. The boys and I are very proud of the work that we have done.
Thanks a lot, Moana.
Okay.
Good God. I mean, come on.
All right. Okay.
Just play the
He's trying to
ends
calm
with
it down.
Doomsday or whatever.
Okay. All right. We're not getting into any of that. But
Where's
Big.
it?
Out.
first team all time. Good God, JJ Watt.
JJ.
I need you to know that we know
All right.
first team. This guy.
We got a slow news day
he
over
goes
there
right
on the
here,
ESPN airwaves, huh?
No.
Not true.
No, every
I mean, besides the fact that you're getting $100 million.
Oh,
Okay.
okay, JJ,
You're
please.
sticking
I'm telling y'all, chat. He's not playing with him. He ain't playing. That's the call out right there. Shout out JJ Watt for keeping it a band, because I'm guessing the only reason he did this was because he got some homies over there that got fired.
everybody off the network,
Don't do
and
that.
nobody's
Take it away.
You're gonna lose the award
Who
with
was
what you're
second
doing.
place?
Now, on that
Look
note,
at Pat McAfee.
There was no one else.
there
He's
was
actually
a
upset.
second place. Actually, the gimmick was going to
That's
be if he
frantic,
didn't
y'all.
act like that, but now
He's
maybe
frantic.
we need to. And I would like to let you know,
Look, he's
Jage,
pissed.
don't be reading here.
Look at his face. Look at his hand. He's pissed. JJ Watt don't give a damn about bro being pissed, but he's heated, chat.
Like that. Okay, you're smarter.
Oh, I read it all.
What?
Did they buy NFL Network this year?
Great switch up. Hey, I'm telling y'all, bro. If y'all just look at this social media shit, great switch up, bro.
Who?
Now, I encourage y'all to go look at that because JJ played this perfect, bro. Bro's laughing in their face. Bro's over there joking with him and hit him with the straight hood jab. It's only one, bro. I have a homie that's just like this. I'm not gonna lie. I ain't gonna say his name, but I got a homie that's just like this, bro. You would think bro's playing around. No, he's dead ass serious the whole time. Talk to bro often. Hey, but I'm just saying, he calling out Pat McAfee like that. A lot of people are hot at Pat McAfee. I'm saying 65, what is it? Where's Pat at? We'll pull it back up. Where's that? We got a lot of people mad at Pat McAfee. Everybody's going at Pat McAfee's neck. Pat McAfee saying it's not true, but it's kind of the proof's in the pudding. When you sign a $65 million contract and that many people get laid off, and those are the big names. You get what I'm saying? So imagine what the company actually had to say if those were the big names. And they wanted to get people like Ryan Clark, who people might not like. Don't get me twisted. A lot of people might not even watch Ryan Clark. But the fact that you let go Ryan Clark in that manner is crazy. It's crazy. You let him go damn near at halftime. That's so disrespectful on so many levels to Ryan Clark, bro. I don't even know. And the thing is, like I said, the fact Cam Newton and Ryan Clark is handling this graceful is amazing to me. I'm going to just be honest. It's amazing to me. However, Pat McAfee, man, I don't even know what to hope for you, bro, at this point. I hope you can dig out of this. But do I think you can? I don't really think you can, bro, because it's like $65 million is a lot of damn money, bro. I'm telling you, like, that's it. It's like you look like Pat McAfee to the fans and to everyone that watches him, everyone that knows him. He looks like the most relatable dude in the nation. You feel what I'm saying? Like I said, He knows how to play his cards. Obviously, y'all seen him in that video, but he broke character. And he even says, and Pat McAfee has putting out statements like, and I believe it's in that video as well on his YouTube, that he's saying, like, we take this serious. Like, he's basically upset. But again, I just told y'all how good Pat McAfee is at switching shit up. $65 million and you're upset, bro, at the narrative? Whether it's true or not, you knew what it was going to look like. No, let's give a couple people raises. Give me 50. Give these dudes like 2 million raises so we don't get in trouble. Bro didn't think like that. Bro thought selfishly. You feel what I'm saying? Super selfish. But you talk about super selfish.